And welcome back to What Do You Believe? With your host, Kyle Martin Greer, co-host, Mr. David Glick, and special guest, Michael Vitiello.
Thank you so much.
Also known as Mikey V.
Yes.
From hence, he'll be known as Mikey V in the podcast, because that's how I refer to him as.
Yeah, you know the problem though. I googled that and an Asian guy came up. He's like an Asian actor.
Yes,
or
I've googled him before.
You're Asian? You're kind of Asian.
There's he's Asian.
You
or
could be
Filipino
Japanese.
guy, and he's a comic.
Is
goes
he
by
a comic
Mikey
too?
V.
No shit.
Or like a host.
You guys are gonna
I
get
think
into
he's like
a
more like a
trademark
host.
dispute.
Nah, I think there's enough rooms in the world for a few Mikey V's.
I know.
It's
I'm just joking. He's probably is he even in the U.S.
Nah, I think so.
I'm
not really sure.
Really briefly. And when I saw it, I was like, well, I'm gonna meet Kyle's friend pretty soon. But we worked together, I think. Like in the
Yeah,
past.
we've worked together before.
So
we know each other outside of
give us a little heads up, Mike, about who is you? What do you do? What's going on?
I want to preface by saying right now, my voice is not up to par. I've been suffering with allergies because of the forest fires and the seasons.
Fire. Anyways,
It's serenading.
So-
me.
get, get to the exciting part.
This is the deepest my voice has ever been.
All right. So
My name is Michael Vitiello. I'm from the East Coast. I was born in the Bronx, raised in Westchester, which is like two completely parallel universes, which is kind of cool.
How so? I'm just kind of curious. How does Westchester and the Bronx what's Westchester like?
Well, like the Bronx is like tough, you know. It's like intimidating place, inner city, that type of thing, and it comes with a stigma, you know, when you say, "Hey, I'm from the Bronx."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
totally.
if I tell people, "Oh yeah, I was born in the Bronx," like they automatically think one thing, but it's like, I'm actually raised in the suburbs, though.
Is Westchester where I am?
I had like the white
I'm
picket
so
fence. Yeah, I'm so hard with my white picket fence.
Is that Larchmont? Is that West?
That's Westchester.
Ooh,
yes.
it's like Eminem.
It's
I
in
spent a summer up
Westchester.
there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I was in where's Iona University, like within walking distance.
Iona? Yeah.
And then I worked at Larchmont Shore Club. It was like a country club out there.
Get out of here! We could have possibly crossed paths back then.
Dude, is that where we met? You know, I walked out, it's like, I know you.
I'm gonna
You're
give
like,
you
you know me too.
I'm gonna give you an interesting transition into Los Angeles. You know Larchmont Village,
Yeah?
designed by the same guy that designed Larchmont, Westchester, New York, and made it the same look. So if you go to Larchmont in Westchester and Larchmont Village
Yeah.
here in LA, it looks the same.
Dude, you're right, they do. When I look back on it, they have wide streets. They're really
It's the
really
same guy
beautiful.
who made it.
Is his last name Larchmont? Or is like it's like
that's-
some sort of British? It has to be some sort of.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it must be.
That'd be worth
royalty.
Googling again.
Well, it's like the
Google.
Dude, actually, Kyle, where are you from, man? Isn't North Carolina like based? Isn't it named from some king's daughter was named
they have a-
Carolina?
it's the first daughter. It's the first girl that was born in the New World, I believe.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
just
the
something,
first daughter? First.
Yeah. It was the first girl that was born in. It's like the first. It was Raleigh's
first generation?
It was Raleigh's. Yeah, it was Raleigh's daughter or something like that.
Hmm.
I'd have to look it up, man. It's been so long since I was in middle school and went through all that information.
Dude, imagine
Carolina.
you're the daughter and that's you're named after. You know, there's like a state in a new world named after you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I guess it'd be like Hilton, you know, like Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like she's under a lot of pressure.
She has aged really well
Pressure.
though. I looked at pictures of her recently. And
She's rich.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you,
Hey,
there's a lot of wealth.
a lot of
You just-
people-
you just-
listen.
you just blend it and shoot it in your veins. You know what I mean?
South Park, right? Yeah.
A lot of people, they give her flack, and I've seen her, in real life more than a few times.
What, dude? Are you tagging Paris Hilton?
And I've seen her at like work, like serving her.
Oh yeah.
And
Is she hot?
I've been her bartender like on way more than one occasion, and she's beautiful in real life.
Nice.
Like people like always like make fun of her for being too skinny or like whatever.
He's trying to get laid by Paris Hilton.
No, she is a
like,
beautiful
She's
girl.
going to listen to this podcast. I know
And
it.
I don't care what anybody says. She's very cool in real life, you know, because like reality people always have a bad stigma.
Without
She's
a doubt.
very cool in real life.
Yeah. There are many celebrities out there that are totally not what you would think they would be in real life. Without a doubt. I can't name any names, of course, because that'd just be wrong.
I don't know.
I just did. You put me on the spot.
I know, but well, I'm talking about as far as negative. My mama said, if you ain't got nothing to say that's nice, don't say nothing at all.
Oh, you mean you met some douches that you thought they would be nice, and then you meet them and they're just assholes?
Yeah, without a doubt. And there's some people that I totally thought would be total assholes and were very, very nice. It's crazy.
Let's start guessing names.
Name
Yeah,
Kyle's list.
Yeah, yeah, Kyle's list.
All right,
Kyle's Black Book.
somebody that is cool. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, what happened to him? He was.
Oh,
last thing he did was a diving movie.
Yeah, I think he. From what I remember, he walked off a set or something, and that's something that you never do. If you got a contract, they're paying you money.
Which movie was that?
I can't remember. It's been so long.
Dude, let's Google.
I'm
it.
gonna
pretty
adjust
curious.
this a little bit. I want to be able to see.
Was it a
David.
conspiracy?
I
They
can't
told
see
Yeah,
him to
well-
get in a dress.
Well,
Pull a
while
Dave
you're
Chappelle?
looking it up, I'll tell you my Cuba Gooding Jr. story.
Cuba.
So Cuba. I say Cuba because it reminds me of like the
Cuba.
country Cuba. That's how they say it, Cuba.
Cubana, man.
Cubana, man. Anyways, so I'm working this event and I'm passing some bruschetta toast. You know, doing my thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, would you like some bruschetta toast, miss? And
Bruschetta.
this guy taps you on the shoulder, goes, "Hey man, you know how to get out of here?" And it's Cuba Gooding Jr. And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Yeah."
Nice,
I was like, "Cookie, what's up, bro?"
Wait, what'd you say to him?
Cookie.
Cookie?
Good. Yeah, you don't. The movie with Robert De Niro, you remember it? Where he was a diver? He called him Cookie all the
Oh, I
time.
don't think I saw.
Oh, man, that's such a good movie.
But you called him that? Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no, I didn't do that.
Oh,
You're
oh.
crazy. In my head, I was like, holy shit, it's Cookie.
It's a big difference. In my head, I called him this.
Yeah. But anyways, so I'm like, yeah, the front door is right out there. He's like, nah, man. He's like, is there another way? I was like, oh, yeah, I'll show you our service entrance or whatever. So went out the back of the service entrance.
Sorry.
And he was just so nice. He slapped a $20 bill in my hand just for
Get
showing.
outta here.
Yeah, just for showing the way
That's
out.
cool.
Cuba did that?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
I was like, hey man, thanks, bro. Like,
Wow.
I was like, by the way, you're freaking cool, bro. Like,
you tell
And
that?
then you called him Cookie.
yeah, Cookie, you're awesome.
I haven't seen too many of his movies.
John Hamm, I was a private
Wait.
cabana
Hang on.
boy for John Hamm and his girlfriend at one time.
Really?
For season 5, yeah. He was totally cool. Like,
Did you saw yourself
I've
a
seen-
cabana boy?
he had. Well, they
I've
had,
made
they
him
had
a few
private
drinks.
cabanas. You
Yeah,
know?
I know.
But most people, like some people, won't even acknowledge
You're
your
his
existence.
cabana boy, huh?
So, yeah. So, some people won't acknowledge your existence. Like you even are a person standing there. It's crazy.
I haven't had too many
Yeah,
bad
it's like-
experiences like that.
But
Yeah,
but he
like,
wasn't.
you're
He,
sup-
he was
He
totally
acknowledged
cool.
you as a person.
Yeah. He was totally cool. And
It doesn't take much, you know?
Yeah,
It's all it takes is a nice thank you
Yeah.
or like, you know, like how are you? Something little to like
well, he slapped a 20 in my hand too.
or that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I
Or money.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Money always talks too.
But his drink was always fresh. You know.
What did he like? What did he like? Because when I met
I
him,
think he was drinking Manhattans that night.
when I met him, he actually wasn't drinking.
Mm.
Because
He's
I know that it's
abstaining.
publicly, and I'm not saying this like behind the scenes. I think publicly he went through a like rehab or something.
Who
Well,
are we
after
talking
that
about? John
show,
John Hamm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, after that show, it's like you drink on that show.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm sure,
I know that
like,
it was
Are you
after
guys
that.
talking about Mad Men? The
Yeah.
Mad Men
Men.
story?
Mad
Yeah.
Men.
You know, I've only saw one episode, the very first episode of the first
Oh,
season.
really?
Yeah, it's really good though. People love it. Right?
I love
yeah,
that
It's
show.
really, really good.
I'm actually jealous of Kyle because he was on the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Season-
I
You were like a
love the
featured
show
extra or
that
something, weren't you?
much.
Huh?
Weren't you?
I saw
like a
him in
featured
it.
extra
I
or
saw him
something?
in it.
Yeah, it's season 5, episode 1. It's like
Note for the fans. Look that
Zoo,
up.
Zooby Zooby Zoo song. When
She sings.
she's
She
singing-
sings in French. It's
Yeah.
it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It was-
I fell in love with her even
It was
more.
a great
then.
day, man. What was so awesome about that day, and what I love about my experience in Los Angeles so far, is like being on set with great directors, like Matt Weiner.
Do you know who directed that?
It was a girl directed. I forgot her name. Jennifer something. Redhead. But she was great too. She was very professional. But Matt Weiner is like co-creator of the show, and he showed up at the end of the shoot and like went around to every single extra and everybody on set, shook their hand, said thank you very much for your work today.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's
And
unusual.
that,
I've
man,
never seen
that makes
yeah.
a huge difference.
That's a little gesture,
Yeah, man.
but it goes a long way because
It
now you walk
does.
away going, that what a cool dude.
Yeah, and that's gonna make me like really get into the scene. That's gonna make me want to care.
Yeah,
That's gonna make me like,
totally.
bro, thank you. I'm gonna nail this talking in the background for you, bro.
Yeah,
It's tough to do that too
Yeah.
as a director. I mean,
Yeah.
think like every day you're gonna have a bunch of extras. It'd be like as a catering server, every day you have to like polish the forks extra nice or something. Like it's just like a little, to the director, it's like a side duty.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's like
he's
he's
deal
like
with the extras.
yeah, I've been doing this for 400 days straight, and
Yeah.
I have to go shake every extra's hand. And
Well,
like I'm not gonna remember any of these guys again. You know? I mean, think about it, like
Yeah,
that's
so-
not
Way
it's even more stand up.
way back in the day when I was in college studying theater. One of the things that one of the most valuable things I learned, I was taking a directing class, and I was taught that the director is basically like the psychiatrist of the entire production.
Yeah, I've heard that.
A good director.
Yeah.
He gets involved in everything, and basically he's like putting out fires all day. Like the costume, designer doesn't get along with the set designer, and it's the director's job to go in and like work with each one individually and like bring it all together because he's got the vision.
I've heard that maybe you know the story better than I do. It's either Spielberg or who's the dude that does Star Wars? Lucas?
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
One of those guys, he'll like get
that
all
was
the
faster.
main actors, and before he'll bring them in privately, and he'll say like, okay, here's your secret mission throughout the movie, and you can't tell any other actors. And he gives each actor like a
Oh.
secret mission. So they're all like working
Yeah.
towards something that isn't even in the script, and they can't talk to each other about it.
That's
He-
a great
He's like doing
idea.
this like psychologist.
That's a
thing.
great idea. Yeah.
So your job is you want to fuck Chewbacca.
yeah.
But
wow.
but,
That's all this Kevin's face. Yeah, you need to blow Kevin.
You know what? Oh, this is gonna sound weird, but check this out. I watched the one of my favorite movies of all time, The Doors. Love The Doors.
Yeah, with the director.
with
he has
Val
good
Kilmer.
movies.
Huh?
Was it Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Here's my only complaint, though. I thought that he kind of visually made the Doors guy, Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Kind of made him look like an idiot.
Well, he was a
Wow.
He
a
made him
self.
look like a
It was a
buffoon.
self.
He made him look like an
buffoon.
idiot. Yeah. I watched it. The reason why I brought it up, I watched a new documentary that came out on Netflix yesterday about it, and
The Doors?
Yeah, The Doors, and it's almost parallel to Oliver Stone's. So it's like he really was like that.
Wait, did they just release it yesterday?
I don't know if they released it yesterday, but I saw it on my Netflix,
Okay.
like feature thing.
Yeah. Because they released a Doors one like a year or two ago, and like Ray Manzarek, all those other guys in the Doors, they were like, this is the real one. Like a lot of the
Which one?
Doors members.
Which one?
The most recent one, but unless there another one came out, there's been at least
Yeah,
two.
then that
maybe
was
there's
it.
like
I
a third
mean,
one.
yeah, the one I watched yesterday was good. It does not have a lot of stars. I think you
Yeah.
got to be like a real fan to watch it.
That's what
Because
they were
it's a
saying,
little
yeah.
hard to get through some parts. It was like you didn't really need that, but the overall, I thought
Yeah.
it was good.
I heard they don't like the Oliver Stone one. I never saw the whole Oliver Stone one. I used to listen to a ton of the Doors for a bit there. I was like on the Doors.
Well, I don't know. Oliver Stone has a reputation for being a little biased in certain directions.
Yeah.
And some people, if they don't agree with him, they don't like his movie.
I
think
thought
he's
some
a
of
great
his other
filmmaker.
movies. I saw that. What's that most recent one?
He's a
he
great
did?
filmmaker. Yeah.
What's that called?
The one he made about Bush with
I didn't see that one.
with Josh Brolin played Bush.
I didn't know that.
See, Junior, great movie. I mean, I liked it.
George W. Bush.
George W.
No, I haven't seen that. What's the other one? He directed. What's it about? Like Edward Snowden or something? Wasn't that an Oliver Stone
Possibly.
movie?
I'd have to look that up. I don't know.
Citizen something.
Citizen Kane? No.
No,
That's a different one.
no.
Let's
Citizen
find out.
something.
I thought that was like a big movie. And then he did. Hey, have you guys seen this one? This is the one everyone knows is Natural Born Killers.
Oh yeah, classic.
Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember when that movie came out, I was in college. Everybody wanted to play that part. Like everybody was like, that's like the dream role right there.
Oh yeah.
Like going out
Yeah,
in a
this one's
rain of
Snowden.
bullets. Like I mean, I wanted to play that part.
Oh shit.
You're
he did
gonna be a
Platoon?
drug addict and kill a whole bunch of people. Yeah.
It's just one of those like.
I wanna be a hero.
No, what's the one with Johnny Depp in in Vegas.
Oliver Stone did Born
It's
on
one
the
of
Fourth
those-
of
Fear and
July?
Loathing in Las Vegas.
It's like a part like that, Fear and
Yeah.
Loathing.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
a crazy
wants to play that part.
That's different, though. I mean,
you think?
well, yeah, because he doesn't really kill anybody. Like murdering people is.
Yeah, I guess like just playing an eccentric character like that.
yeah.
Which one?
Either or.
Either
Yeah.
one, Natural Born Killers or.
Natural Born was good. I saw that. Did you guys know he did this one, Born on the 4th of July? That's a good movie.
That is a good one.
Yeah, he's
That's like an
he's done a lot.
Platoon's
of,
good
you know,
too.
Yeah, Platoon.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big like historian, so that's why he does these like really good he does he started out doing documentaries, I think.
Man, he's done a lot of movies, or at least he's had his hand in them. Wait, he didn't
But
do this one, did he?
I think Val Kilmer
directed
was
this?
like robbed of an Academy that year because he
Any
was
Given
up for it.
Sundays, freaking awesome movie.
Who directed that? Oliver Stone? I had no idea, man. He did a lot of shit.
You know
I
how we
love
got
that
on
movie.
this? You know how we got on this though? Because what I was gonna say initially was
Yo, how we get on it?
let me go. We went off a deep rabbit trail.
Yeah.
When you were making a joke and you were like, bang him in the ass. He said that.
What?
He said that in the scene in The Doors where they're dancing around the fire. Like the crowd turns into a shaman,
Oh, okay.
and then the Indian appears behind him in the middle of the concert, and his direction to the Indian in that scene was, "I want you to bang him in the ass, bang him in the ass." I remember him saying that in the behind the scenes when I was watching the making of The Doors.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so if you
So
watch
I'll-
that scene now, it takes on a whole new meaning because I'm like, I know he just told him to bang him in the ass, and now he's following him around, dancing
Jim Morrison,
around.
I've listened to a bunch of his live albums. If you find some really rare live albums of The Doors, he talks. Have you guys heard the song "Backdoor Man" by The Doors? You don't know that one?
Very
What's it
appropriate.
about?
That was a pretty big.
No,
hit.
yeah,
Of
no,
course
that's a
it's-
great song. I know it.
Yeah,
I know.
But have you heard the one where he
Funny
actually
timing.
he changes the lyrics, like and some really old versions of it? You can find these online. I probably had them. He's
Yeah,
talking about.
really?
Let me get the words right. It's all about instead of a young girl, it's about a young boy. I know. Yeah.
Hollywood.
Oh.
And then he moved to Hollywood.
Yeah. What's crazy is, let me make sure I had this right. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm gonna bring up my. Did you guys see my Facebook status today? Probably you didn't.
Did I see your Facebook status
Yeah.
today?
No, I didn't.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
watch
say
it.
Go on my
can't-
Facebook.
Can't say I
you
did.
go
I'm not
on
on
it?
Facebook.
Yeah, I can get on your Facebook. David doesn't do Facebook.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Is this some kind of warning? Should we have some kind of warning?
No, it's on Facebook. It's not like it's not on the public.
Not on the public.
That was like an old man moment. On the internet's over there.
Turn on the Facebooks. Yeah.
It's not on the publics.
I look good in this picture. Yeah. Oh, I'm a lighthouse. I'm a beacon of light to the
there
world.
it is, right there.
Young
Alright.
people don't.
What does this say? Is this what you're talking about 3 hours ago?
Yeah,
All right, you want to read that out loud for us?
you read it.
They just announced-
You read it. They just announced a sequel to Call Me Baby Your Name.
No, call me by your name.
Call Me By Your Name. It's titled Call Me When You're 18.
Wait, is this a real?
Call me by your name.
Is that a movie?
That's the biggest movie out right now. That's the one that's going to get all the Oscar buzz. It's getting all the buzz.
Oh, I hadn't heard.
The
it.
most beautiful movie ever made.
About
It's
the
all
two
this-
gay boys.
I haven't heard anything.
Well,
about
yeah,
it.
but not only that though. The kid is 17, and
Did they actually
he's
announce a
having
sequel to
and
it?
he's having an affair with
Michael
this
V.
older man.
That's actually a pretty funny joke. Did you come up with that?
Why do you think I directed you to my Facebook?
Yeah,
You think I
dude.
stole that?
I've got no idea.
I don't steal, dude. I've
I've
done comedy for a few years.
I read a snippet about this story. This is the movie about the gay kids. Yeah.
that's the gay kids.
Why isn't it on your Twitter? It's just a Facebook post. You should put it on Twitter.
Because I get more responses on my Facebook.
No, you should tag this Call Me Baby
Michael
Your
V.
Name.
This should be pushed to the top. I feel like this.
Call
is
me
like,
by your name,
He
huh?
should be getting props for this. This is a good joke. Call me when you're 18. This is like, dude, you could actually be writing for. This is as good as something you'd see on like the Colbert Report. You know when they have
Without
like
a doubt.
Yeah.
Except the other way.
I know what movie you're talking about now, and this is a hilarious joke. Yeah. What's crazy is like those writers and stuff on those shows. They probably pump these jokes.
But look,
out
I
like
only
this all
got
the time.
7. I posted it on the wrong day. It's got 7 likes?
I posted it on a Tuesday
Dude.
at
I
3
know, it's
o'clock.
Sundays.
Oh.
It's all about getting your
It's
foot
so
in as a Hollywood
stupid.
writer
It's
for
so
this type of
stupid.
stuff. I bet there's so many like really creative jokes like this that just go by the wayside. You know what I mean? Like, that people never hear about. Like,
Yeah.
that's actually
Oh,
a
of
really
course.
funny joke.
I'm sure somebody's going to listen to this podcast and steal it.
Well, you know what's funny?
Dude, would you be mad? Sorry, would you be mad if that happened?
I mean,
I would hunt that
what-
person
what
down
image-
and demand my respect back. Yeah.
imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, right?
No, getting your name in the royalties is the
You know what?
sincerest form, Kyle. Don't believe that bullshit. That's some business guy sent that to
Getting
you
a
as he-
check in your
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah.
You're going to be an intern.
Yeah. yeah.
You're
Yeah,
part.
but-
You're part of us.
Dude, what if they were listening to this and they offered you a job as like an unpaid intern writer for the Daily Show? You'd be like, motherfuckers. You're like, no.
I would not take it.
Yeah, dude, no.
Oh, I would.
Okay.
I would
All right,
actually,
all
I
right.
totally would. And I'd sabotage the shit out of them.
Trying
I would like make their lives hell.
Dude, those talk shows are
All
definitely
right.
one.
Well, check
one
this
way.
out. No, that's not far from the truth. You guys want to know what happened? I can't talk about it. Never mind.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
never
don't do
mind.
that.
Can you talk about it if
I can't talk.
no one knows what you're talking about? You know what I mean? Like, if you keep it kind of vague, you don't say names.
If they say this, if the Daily Show, I'm going to make up this
As
scenario.
long as it's your opinion
The
and it's
Daily
not
Show-
fact, don't say this is fact. It's
Yeah.
this is your opinion of what happened.
No.
Here's
This
a
is your
fact.
If the
Earth is
Daily
flat,
Show
mother-
called me up and said, "Hey, we want to use that joke, and we'll get you like a writing position. You're not going to get paid on that joke, but you'll have an interview with us."
Yeah. Oh, that's worth it.
Do you think that's worth it? I think it would be worth it.
yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
would do
yeah,
it.
take that joke.
Yeah, because dude, the
Because
truth
now
is,
I'm going to get an interview with like
Yeah.
the Daily Show to be a writer, even though I don't think I mesh too well with their writing staff. But.
you'd get fired in the first week. Yeah, but until then, you could have put on your credits afterwards.
But would you like do it like just for like
I would
an interview?
for them to take anything from me, they would have to give me money. If you respect me, if you think I'm part of your writing team that you want to pay, then start paying me for the stuff I just came up with.
But they're going off of one joke. They're
I'm
going
just
off of one little thing. They
Yeah.
don't really know.
I know,
you.
but they're not going to give you.
They don't know you.
But they're not going to give you an offer for one joke in real life.
Hold on, I think they're
They're
gonna.
going to give you an offer off of a body of work.
I listen to like professional comedian podcasts, like Bill Burr and Joe. Those guys always are talking about, like, dude, they're gonna take that joke whether you do accept the interview or not.
Right.
Like that joke is theirs. If they like,
Yeah.
I've heard this is pretty common. Like, dude, you probably know this a lot better than I do because you're doing like. Writers will go to these stand-up shows all the time, and they'll like just be listening.
They listen, yeah.
And whether it's absorbed,
Oh, I was with a comic who called somebody out because he saw him writing notes.
yeah, I mean that. That's
it was a
crazy.
girl.
You
It was a
call-
girl. She was actually
Yeah.
literally like just sitting there with a notepad, listening to the show, and she's going like that.
Dude, she's
and
probably
he
like
was
an
just
intern.
like, "What are you doing?" By the
Yeah.
way, he stopped the show, called this girl out, and made her
Nice.
leave. Actually,
Nice.
yeah.
That shit happens all the time. I mean, it
made
happens
her
so
cry.
much. Like, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna go up a team that, for like one joke, you're gonna fight a team of like Daily Show writers. Like, dude, they're gonna win.
And
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have the money to file a lawsuit against a Daily or some
Nah.
big show
without
like
a
that.
doubt,
A network, you know.
I think Carlos Mencia was a big
Huge.
plagiarizer.
Does-
Plagiarizer.
Yeah,
Isn't that the
A
famous
Yeah,
joke
yeah.
plagiarizer.
George Lopez knocked him out in the Comedy Store, punched him.
But
No
isn't that
way.
the one
Yeah,
where
it
Joe Rogan-
hashed
Oh
out
my
on
God.
it
I
hashed
wanna
out in
see
public. It
that.
was all in public.
Isn't that,
Oh, I never heard
I don't
that.
think it was filmed.
Ma-
But you could definitely read up on it.
that's the one where Joe Rogan called him out and it killed his career.
Joe
right?
Rogan too. There you could hear the argument between Rogan.
You can
and
watch it. It's a video.
Mencia.
It says
You-
George.
you can
yeah,
Lo-
you can
see
watch
it,
it. You
yeah.
can watch it.
Oh, we're about to watch the video.
But the
after-
one of him punching him, of George Lopez punching him, I don't think you can find that.
No, it does. You can't. It's not up here. Ah, dang.
Well, here's the crazy thing about this Joe Rogan one. I mean, look, 2.6 million views. I think that shortly after that happened, it got. I think they canceled Carlos Mencia's career in
Yeah.
the show within like 12 months or less.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, and I was reading this interview with
Yeah,
Carlos
but you know
Mencia
what?
recently.
He still tours. Like he still
Does
sells
he?
out.
Hey,
Yeah,
have you seen
seats
his
and stuff.
weight loss? Have you seen Carlos Mencia now? Type it in, dude. He looks totally different. Because he,
Have you seen Carlos Mencia's
His
weight
weight
loss? Oh my God! Type it
That's
in.
so good.
Oh, it's cheekbones. Just pop.
you know who else needs to lose a little bit of weight is actually I think he did it. Enrique Iglesias, Fluffy. That guy's a pretty good comedian.
I saw him at.
Oh, he's
you saw him?
classic. He's awesome.
Yeah, he has really good impressions.
Yeah.
But
He's very engaging, like his story, because he does the sound effects. He's a great storyteller. He's the kind of dude where he has that gift where you're laughing at the story, not necessarily like punchline.
yeah.
You're laughing at the whole thing, which is that's it's a rare.
Have you seen his Volkswagen Bug collection?
No.
Oh, dude, it's pretty awesome.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, Enrique.
I was watching a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode last
I love
night.
that show. I love it.
Season 7, episode 5. Denise handicapped. Freaking hilarious episode.
Really?
Hilarious. And that's like the whole thing. Like what you were saying is like it's not just one joke. It's like the whole story. You think it's reached its epitome of how funny it can get, and just takes it to another
See, I
level.
haven't been watching the new seasons, but it's one of my favorite shows.
Denise
I
is an
stopped
old
at like
episode.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, it's old?
The handicap ones are pretty.
No, he said
it's
it's a new season.
It's season 7, episode 5.
Hold on.
What are they up to? Season 8?
Hold on. Are you sure it's season 7?
I looked it up after.
Then that means we're currently in season 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
the
it's
ones.
not-
Yeah,
but
I
season
stopped
7
watching.
was like
I stopped
6 years
watching
ago.
at like because they took a big hiatus. I think.
Yeah, they did.
Do you know I did? All right, so that's one of my favorite shows of all time,
Me too.
and I worked on one of those shows. I was
Oh,
an extra.
Nice. Which one?
I didn't actually make the camera.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I
Can't
didn't.
see my
I didn't.
face.
But I was there because something happened. It was the episode. It was the chicken. It was the Palestinian chicken place.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Versus,
Yeah.
and I was on the Jewish side.
That sounds so funny.
Because
Yeah.
I can be cast as Jewish because my Italian nose. So I have a big nose.
He's
People
got a
think,
big
hey,
nose.
he could be Jewish.
Were
know.
you at the actual? Were you at the actual set?
No
where
offense
they
to
did
Jews.
it?
I share that with you. We're like
Yeah.
cousins. Long-lost
Were you at the
Right.
actual set when they did that on the outside set?
Oh yeah, no, I was there. And you want to know what happened? Okay, here's what really happened. So that area of town is a big Jewish community in town.
Where'd you guys film it
I
at?
forget exactly where it was, but it was at it was a very Hasidic
Westwood?
Jews around. Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
one of those areas, and people thought it was a real protest, and real people started to join. Jewish
So
people started
funny.
to come. I'm not even joking.
That's
you.
great.
And the cops had to actually start doing real damage control.
This is how stupid people
So
are.
one of the cops
This is
thought that
crazy.
one
Yeah.
of the cops thought he must have just came on scene because he didn't know it was a film thing, and he started to really rough people up.
Oh
And
man.
I'm like, dude,
No
and there's
way.
rabbis with like next to me, and I don't know if he's a real rabbi or like an actor. It was like
This is so
it turned
fucking
into
funny.
a scene. It turned into a scene, and so
You realize how easy it is to like fire people up? This is a good example of how easy it is to like get these protests going and stuff.
Nothing brings a crowd like a crowd.
Yeah, man.
yeah, it
It's
was
true, dude.
crazy.
Colin,
But it
your
was
best
one of
quote
my
yet.
funnest. It was one of
Post
my
it.
funnest experiences. It
What's
was
that?
great. I loved it.
Oh, I said that's your best quote yet. Post it.
Oh, that's Barnum, dude.
What did you
Oh,
say?
Barnum and Bailey, the
Yeah,
circus
yeah.
guys.
I
Yeah.
talked over it. Say it again.
Nothing brings a crowd like a crowd, or attracts a crowd like a crowd.
Isn't that true? That's so crazy,
Was
man.
that
Yeah.
was that my doorbell?
I don't know.
That's
I don't
not
know.
my phone doesn't make that noise.
I don't know.
Nothing on my phone.
Did you
Mine's
guys hear
on-
that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check the door. Y'all keep talking.
You got a doorbell?
Yeah.
He just figured out he has a doorbell.
This motherfucker doesn't have a table, but he has a doorbell.
That's hilarious. He doesn't even know he has a doorbell.
Yeah.
It just went off. He's like, I think that was a doorbell. I guess I have one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good episode, by the way.
It's a good episode, right?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, though, if you've seen that episode, the Denise handicap one's one of my all-time. I've seen every episode of Curb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a.
Is
big
it
Curb fan.
similar? There was an episode that they did where it was a handicapped guy who was trying to use the bathroom.
No, this is way better than that one.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it was
All
way
right.
funnier.
Alright.
This one, I don't want to give it away too much, but he dates a girl in the wheelchair. And that's
Wow,
like
okay.
that leads to a lot of jokes. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he says, "Do you ever do this? I actually do this
Is
too."
is Cheryl back
She's
in the show?
Yeah, she's back in the new season.
I actually don't like the fact that he's not with her. I like them.
Well, you know, he
together.
had a real divorce,
I know.
and he kind of I'm not gonna say parallels it, but I
he
think
does. He does. I
He
think.
felt like he had a right. He felt like he had a right or write the divorce into his situation on the show. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never talked to him, but in real life, he had a divorce. See, who did his wife? Let's talk about Larry David's wife.
Wait, in
It was
real
like-
life?
In real life, it was like the gardener or Al Gore or
No,
something really
he-
bizarre.
oh, she cheated
At
on
the same time.
Wait a second.
yeah, she got double penetrated.
By Al Gore and the gardener.
You have to edit this part out, Kyle. Yeah, 'Cause
Nah.
we're spreading the libel on Larry David's wife. She's not a public figure; she's private, so you probably have to like cut this out, right?
Well, let's.
Wait,
this
you know
is
what
a
though?
fictional.
Wait.
This is
His
a
wife's a-
fictional story
Question. Did she really?
that is
cheat
used
on
for
him?
entertainment purposes.
I didn't know this.
What?
She cheated on him. I didn't know this.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that's why they
he
got
actually goes on
divorced.
Jay Leno. If you type in like Larry David Jay Leno interview, he talks about.
He tells.
He's like, I told my wife not to. Jay's like, why'd you guys get divorced? He's like, well, I told her not to f- somebody that she liked, and she did it. And it's always a bad idea to f- someone that you like.
Wow.
It's so fun.
I
mean, he
can't
doesn't say
imagine it
exactly
was
like
the
that.
gardener though, or the pool boy.
I don't know, man. I wasn't there. I wasn't really there, but I think I read that it was someone absurd like that because they have like a home on the East Coast.
Think about that scenario. Like, let's say, like, you know, you are the sexy pool boy, but like you're the wife, and it's like, is it really worth what you have?
Yeah.
This
What-
empire that like your
Well, it
husband
depends
is
on-
built on.
It depends on if
bitch.
you.
I hate to say it
Well, it
like
depends
that,
on-
but I don't know what she does for a living.
Well, it
Maybe she
depends
has
on
money
why
too.
you married him. Did you marry him for love or you married him for money? If it's you married him just for money, then it doesn't matter because you're already getting half anyway. So you fuck whoever you want to fuck because you're getting paid.
Larry David, ex-wife.
You know what I mean?
93 2000.
So if you married for love, that has huge ramifications. But if you just married him just because he's rich,
So you're saying it's better to cheat on somebody for love?
I can't believe I still
no,
remember this
no,
article.
I'm just saying.
It's more heartfelt.
I'm just saying. You're saying why does she do it when she had all this money?
Yeah.
I'm like she's still getting paid no matter what, bro.
Yeah, it's so
Larry David
You know?
Brock's divorced.
So it doesn't
Jay
matter.
Leno.
It doesn't matter to her.
Ex-wife wanted to have sex with someone she liked.
it's right there in black and white. So
It's on the internet.
You-
Somebody, it's
true.
gotta be true.
and it's trending. No, it's not.
Well, I mean, it was trending in 2007 or something.
Yeah. It's a long time
Oh
ago.
my God! Do you guys know this? I use it all the time now. I love it. I'm gonna teach it to you guys because we're not millennials, right? None of
I
us.
mean, technically we are.
Uh,
It's 80s to like 2000s, I believe.
Not 80s. Not 80.
Like
I don't have a
80.
safe space.
Not 80.
Anyways,
I think
Dude,
it's
if my daughter tries
81.
to have a
anyways,
safe space,
what's your point? What are you getting to?
All right. So I think the term I learned and I love it now. It's like, yo, like if something's like good, like we're doing a good job, like dude, we are so trending right now.
that's pretty funny.
We are trending.
We are
So trending.
Yeah. Or like if you want to like give somebody props, like, yo man, how did I do? Dude, you are trending. Like it's a good thing to be trending. And I use it. I use it in different contexts.
Did
It's
you
great.
come up with this term?
No,
Did you
no,
coin
no.
this?
A millennial taught it to me because he didn't teach it to me. He said it, and I'm like, because he was like, yo, like we were doing a group thing, and we all did a good job. He's like, yo, guys, we're killing it right now. We are trending.
Yeah,
And I stopped in my tracks. I was like, I know what you just said. Like I don't know what it
Yeah.
means, but like I do know what it means. That's a good term.
Are kids that are like, if a kid
I was
right
impressed. All right, Kyle.
Now, yeah, if a kid's in like
Sorry.
is the sixth grade considered a millennial? Like sixth graders and seventh graders?
I don't know when millennial stops. I was wondering about that.
I thought they were Generation Y now.
Yeah, because I think it's a new generation.
I have no idea.
No, there's something beyond millennial, like kids. Like,
Okay, hey, what's up with this? Is a generation considered? It's technically considered 20 years, right? I think that's what they. I went online
I don't
and
know.
read about this. I think that's kind of like the standard. But I'm like, is that really like? How many people are really having a kid when they're for like zero? Because in theory, when you're 20, you could have a kid, and so every 20 years there's like a new generation or something. But no one has a. I mean, like people don't have kids when they're 20 anymore.
Yeah, they do.
They do, but I think on
Like
average-
Louisiana,
not in L.A. basically.
and Mississippi.
Type in average age
and
of
North Carolina.
childbirth. Average age of first childbirth. I think I'm going to guess. Here's my guess.
Well, what's the average age of marriage?
Average age of marriage is 0.
So
That's not even happening.
millennials are
that's true.
1980s starting
happening.
birth years to the mid 90s and early 2000s.
Wait, early 80s. Early 80s though, but that's not 80.
Well, that's me. I was born in 84.
Yeah, I was
so
born
I'm
in
definitely.
84.
Yeah, you guys are millennials. Wait, Kyle, you're 84?
84, bruh.
Oh man, I forgot how old I am. 80.
Well, you must be 3 years old.
You're
4
definitely
years
getting older. I
If
forgot my
I'm
life.
33, you must be 37 if you're feeling that way.
I'm 37.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm so good at picking
Hey,
ages.
good job.
Well, I said I was
good.
born in 80. But yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
don't do math that fast yet.
What do you want me to look up?
I don't know.
Average age of first child.
Oh, yeah, average age of.
Oh, I mean, honestly, who even cares? It's not a big deal.
I guess so.
Average age of.
It's not like we're out of things to talk about. Oh, you know what? That'll bring up.
We are,
Check
yeah.
this out. No. Check this out. We were talking about something earlier, and I would love your insight on this.
Okay, yeah. I have a question for you after this. Okay, go for it.
All right, you wanna do a quick intro on what Robinhood is, or
Oh,
It's a sex position?
oh no. No, Robinhood is. Okay, so recently
do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
now
know,
I know where you're going with
I know
this because you texted me.
I know where
I just now looked at your text.
He
Yeah, yeah.
texted you. All right. Yeah, we could get
Oh, he
into
texted
this.
you also?
We could get into this.
Get text. He wants a bunch of free shares
No,
of
no,
Apple and shit. I know what he's doing. Because I'm earning your vision, motherfucker.
Now let us talk about what it is first.
Going viral. I'm trending.
Yeah, let's talk about what it is first, so people know what it is.
Kyle's gonna trend.
I'm going to make a video about
Kyle's little
it. I'm
pyramid
going to make a
scheme over
video
here.
pure just for that. I really am. I'm going to put it on my own channel. And I'm going to make
Put
it
his
happen.
own link up there.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right, what
I'm
is
gonna
it?
do.
What is it?
So Robinhood,
I know what it is.
It's an app that you use to trade stocks,
Right.
but there's absolutely no commission right now to make trades. And also, if you sign up and then you have a code and you give your code to other people, if they sign up, then you get free stock.
You get a free share.
Yeah, you get a free share.
Each.
And
It's legit. It's not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a legit thing.
I straight up bought some stock. I
Yeah.
own stock.
What'd
Now.
you buy?
Some bank in Montana.
Oh, how'd you pick that one?
I have my reasons.
He
Sounds
did his
conspiratorial.
research. Yeah, now it really sounds sketchy. He's
No,
like,
what-
it's a legit thing, but now that sounds sketchy.
No. Well, I mean, the reasons why I buy my
All right.
stock might be sketchy,
So now-
but the app itself is not sketchy.
Here's my dilemma. Okay, I'm gonna and see what you would do. So I always run things now, not always, but my oldest nephew is 21, and he's like a business genius. I don't say that lightly. He actually tested at genius level back
Nice,
in high
yeah.
school, and he's like super smart, super heady. You know, he just went to a great school, got a, all that stuff. Anyway, so I ran it by him because I trust him. Because he's making money at his age. Like he's that smart.
Yeah.
And I said, "Did you ever hear?" His name's Lewis. I'm like, "Hey, Lewis, did you ever hear this app? I over text. Did you ever hear of this?" And I waited for his response, and he goes, "Yeah, this is great. I use it myself. It's awesome." So I knew it checked out.
Oh,
I'm ahead of the curve.
yeah.
So I'm like, it checks out. Like Lewis, is on board. I'm on board.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
this
it's
guy,
pretty funny.
my nephew knows. So now I'm torn between: do I use Kyle's code or my nephew's code? Who's my blood? He's my blood.
All right, and this
is my nephew.
This is my argument. I'm the one that told him about the
He
app.
did. He told me about it.
And this is my other point. He's a young guy, so he has plenty of time to
He's
make
21.
more money.
He just turned 21 last week.
Exactly. I'm 33, man. He has like 12 more years to make freaking money, and I'm gonna die
But
sooner.
you're taking food
technically.
out of kids' mouths. Like, if you think of it like that.
I took candy from his baby last time he was here.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
What?
B made dried.
Oh my
What was
God,
it?
this
Dried.
is bad.
Yeah,
Kyle.
dried
Let's
banana
talk about
peels.
this.
It was like a bag of dried. Like she puts the dried banana peels in the dehydrator, and
No.
then dehydrate. You know, like what a dried.
Oh yeah, banana chips.
Yeah, basically.
I love
chip,
banana
yeah.
chips. Yeah.
Kyle and his friend Steve
Steven. Yeah.
Steven. Might have been a little high, might not have been, and then
Questionable.
They see that, questionable. They see this bag of banana, and they're like, "Hey, you guys want one?"
You
joking.
offered. You offered.
I
it.
didn't know. Okay, first of all, I didn't know you guys were gonna like it. I mean, there was
It
no.
was it was delicious. It was
It's
delicious.
unsweetened.
How is that not going to be delicious? It's dried banana.
I know, but they ended up eating the whole bag. They saved her one. They're like, "You can have the last one."
Oh.
so funny.
And how old is she?
17 months. Yeah, the poor little girl.
Kyle, that's bad,
He
dude.
he
She
told us
cried
it's on
all the
record.
way home.
He was like, we have way more bags in the car. You guys can have this. Don't let them mislead you.
Well, actually, the truth is, we didn't have any more bags. That was all we had.
Well, you
How long does
you guys
how
actually-
long does it take to make that?
Oh, it's not a big deal. Like back at the apartment, I'm sure we had more.
Oh,
we have
okay,
so
all
much
right.
food.
Oh, you
like-
guys were like out and about.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
they
that's
came and
sad.
picked us up,
Oh.
picked me up. It was actually right after our last podcast. Hey, I was going to ask you another question. Oh wait, before that though, to answer that question about your cousin,
My
Is he
nephew.
your
It's not my
nephew?
cousin.
Is
Big
nephew.
difference.
Is your
Nephew.
nephew.
This
That-
is my sister's
your
son.
Kyle, you're
My
going up. That's a
nephew.
tough one, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's not a
yours.
cousin.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
I'm
a
go-
cousin is a different level
Yeah.
of. It's like, all right, it's my cousin.
All right, well-
whatever. He can live without.
You're
that.
an uncle. Is what you're saying.
Oh, I'm an uncle 4 times.
Oh, dude, his uncle duties.
Yeah.
Forget the nephew thing. But when you say you have uncle duties, I have good memories of my uncles. As uncle duty, you have to implant those good memories. Otherwise, he's 21. You're gonna implant a bad uncle memory.
I know he's gonna remember that. Like it is. He's gonna be like, you didn't give me that stock.
You know what I'm thinking about?
That's now worth like $10 million.
Dude, how's that possible? Though, hold on. You're 37, 20. So you're only 16 years older than your uncle.
Yeah. Well, my sisters are 7 and 9 years older than me.
Okay,
so
that
there's
makes more
a little
sense.
bit
yeah,
of a,
yeah, yeah.
of
There's
a-
something. Okay, yeah.
yeah. I
'Cause
kind of
usually
make
I think of an
a
uncle. I think of like some older person. Like
yeah. I kind of make a
25.
joke in my family that I was a mistake. I asked my mom.
How
I'm
do
like,
they
Mom,
react?
You are
I
not
go
a
like this.
mistake.
I go, Mom. I'm like, Mom. Honestly, you could tell me. Like, after all these years, I'm an adult. I can handle it. Was
Yeah.
I a mistake? And her answer was, Michael, you were not a mistake.
Does
Okay?
she shut her eyes like that? Because that.
No. Listen. Let me finish. Let me finish the sentence, and it will answer that question. She goes, Michael, you were not a mistake. Your father wanted you. Thanks a lot, Mom.
That's good. That's good.
That's what she said. And I'm like, all right.
Dude, but she's
At least I
deflecting the
know.
question with humor.
So did
isn't she?
Jesus. Jesus wanted you to be here
And Jesus
too.
wanted me. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's pretty good.
And he did. He wanted a boy because he had 2 girls. He wanted to go for a boy. And
Yeah.
boom, he got one.
Do they
Bada
still live
bing.
out on
He
the
got a
East?
man. Huh?
They still live on the East Coast?
My sisters, yeah.
Oh no, your whole family,
Yeah.
your parents.
Majority of them. Yeah, everybody. East Coast.
Cool. You go back much?
Just for the holidays and stuff.
I always think New York. Like, I wouldn't want to move there now because it'd be such a struggle to establish yourself and make any money out there.
I'd have a hard time living in the city.
But
'Cause
what if
I'm
you
not
were really,
in
really
the
wealthy?
city.
Would you have like a place there? Because I think New
I
York
would.
City's
I would
fun.
try to be bi-coastal as much as I could. I would definitely like get a place.
Yeah,
You know. So.
bisexual, bicoastal.
Whoa.
Yeah. What?
Bi-coastal. You never heard that term?
You know, it's funny.
Wait a
Kyle's
second.
tripping me out, filming me here, even though there's a camera right here filming me. I'm
You
like,
never
dude, why
heard-
you fucking don't
Wait,
film me, man? Thing off camera.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
though?
I have a
It's like-
microphone in my mouth. I have it.
It's all in your head, bro.
We
It
can't
is all
glaze
the
over
time,
that.
yeah.
You can't leave on bisexual. I said bi-coastal. You've heard that term before, right?
Oh
Bi-coastal?
yeah, no.
When
it
you
was
live
just-
on both
I was just
coasts?
making a sex joke. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I don't want to
Yeah.
just end on that and there was no laugh and it was like bisexual. Okay, on to the next subject. Like, no, let's talk about this. I didn't say bisexual. I said bi-coastal. Big difference.
Just want everybody to know. Everybody to know. Everybody to know
That's awesome.
that you're bisexual.
Have you seen
Bastards.
that,
All right,
that
whatever.
Seinfeld, you said you like Larry David stuff. Have you seen the Seinfeld episode where George, he's like, once he makes a good joke, he just cuts it? Like, he's at work, and once he makes
I'd have to.
oh, yeah, he makes
Not
all
that
the-
specifically.
yeah, he makes the people in the office laugh. He's like, all right, I'm done. He just goes home. He's like, he just like leaves the middle of a business meeting and
I
stuff.
can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this. Like, all right, podcast is over.
So George.
Have a good bisexual joke and done.
Here, let's see how long we've been going. I think it's been a while.
Actually, yeah, because you have to
I
get
gotta
downtown.
go.
It's only 42 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Cool.
we've
42.
been rolling.
Yeah, time goes fast when you're rambling on. Isn't
Yeah.
it kind of crazy?
It
Well,
is crazy.
I thought we were wrapping up soon, but
Hey, I was going to ask you a question also. You know that Palestinian chicken episode that you were in a restaurant? Is that a real restaurant?
the Palestinian one or the I
Yeah,
think
like you guys shot in front of a restaurant, right?
there was a real chicken place there. Yeah.
Is that a
I don't-
cult following? Is that like In and Out? Like everybody goes there or something?
I don't.
Because in LA, there's like cult following restaurants.
Yeah,
like that.
there is.
And I thought
like
that's where
Pink's
they based
hot dog.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Brainwash people.
gosh.
Don't eat it.
Are you
Pink's.
serious?
Don't
Is it
eat
bad?
at Pink's. Just don't eat there.
Pink's.
You're gonna pay $7 or $6
You know
for
what
a
somebody-
hot dog that's been
You know what
cooked in
someone
grease.
told? Yeah, but you know what someone told me? Someone told me that they actually secretly give out their first like 50 hot dogs for free.
Every day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to create a line.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
I could believe that.
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of bums.
Just to make
standing
a
in
line, because if you go by there, why that place always has a line? Really?
It does, yeah.
Like,
Barnum and
the hot
Bailey's,
dogs
bruh.
are not that good.
No, they're not. They're not good at
Barnum Bailey. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Barnum and Bailey, what? Oh, yeah, I got you, yeah. What's a good hot dog place in LA? Do you guys eat hot? I'm vegetarian, so I don't even.
I'm very biased. I have one of the best hot dog places in the country in my backyard in Larchmont.
Where at? What's it
It's
called?
called Walter's Hot Dog,
I haven't seen that one.
and it's on all kinds of like cooking shows, like fun shows, where they're like, "Oh, best hot dog in the country."
You live in Larchmont?
I don't live in Larchmont, but it's right next to my town.
Salt and
Marinette.
Straw.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Larchmont, New York, not Larchmont.
Larchmont,
LA.
New York. Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
not L.A. Sorry,
Yeah.
Larchmont, New York.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, one of the best hot dog joints, Walter's Hot Dog, and I played on their soccer team when I was in first grade, and we won the Kiwanis Cup.
Oh, nice.
Kiwanis.
Kiwanis. I don't know what the Kiwanis are, but we won their cup.
Kiwanis. I think isn't that like a?
Kiwanis.
I feel like I know what that is.
It's like a
reading.
it's like a
Social.
club. It's like a social club.
Oh, I was never in that. I was in something else.
Like the
A social club.
no, you know, like
It's like a
the Elks
fraternity?
You know the Elks Club? It's like that type.
It's
thing.
like
like
a
a-
non-conspiratorial Mason, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So-
yeah.
something like that.
You know what's funny?
There's no secret handshakes.
The Italians, like where I grew up and like on the East Coast, like they do social clubs still. The Knights of Columbus,
Yeah.
like that's a big one.
It's pretty cool.
My
You know, there's
friends
no
have joined
community
now,
in
and
LA.
so yeah, it's like it's actually a pretty cool thing. It's like they you could do events. We did all of our events at like the Knights of Columbus.
East Coast is
growing up.
much more. So I'm not sure what the word is. I'm looking for.
Social?
Like, there's many more tight knit communities on the East Coast. I feel like.
Oh, without a doubt, more culture.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what culture is.
I would
I feel like-
I would
I feel
agree
like
with
it's
that.
culture there.
I would agree with
Yeah.
that. Yeah, the communities out here are so separated and like
And they're almost like
they're
you
not
don't.
solid.
Yeah, you feel like you don't know they're
They're
necessarily
like,
there.
oh, if you're part of the rich community, but if you have a hard time, like, and you're not rich anymore, they're not gonna probably accept you.
kick you out of the community.
You're out of the
That'd be
club.
so funny.
Also here, like
They
if
probably
you
would.
if you start,
They would. You're
Like-
not gonna hang out with the same people. If you were making $5 million last year and now you're making 30,000, you're not hanging out with the same people, and they will not accept you.
right, and also here, if you wear a sombrero, it's like cultural appropriation. You know, if you wear a sombrero like a white guy, you know, it's like
Oh,
what
it
are
would-
you like? What are you doing? Like
I
on
would get in trouble.
Yeah, on Cinco de Mayo, it's like you're taking my hair.
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I
taking my holiday.
Freaking love your heritage. I love your music. So I dance to it.
Are there a big Hispanic population? I was talking to.
In New York, the main ones is Puerto Rican, really big.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
So it's kind of like the way, not saying this in any kind of like a
Derogatory.
derogatory way, but you come here, like Mexico is the big
Yeah.
culture out
Yeah,
here.
totally.
In New York, it's Puerto Rican,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so it's kind of looked at in the same light.
It's
Kinda.
closer to Puerto Rico.
Puerto,
Like
Puerto Rico.
to get a direct flight, yeah, definitely. To get a direct flight from Puerto Rico to New York's a lot easier than. I was looking into it.
How's that whole Puerto Rico thing going, by the way? I hope they got their lights on yet.
I don't know. I kind of followed that for a bit there
Yeah, it's big news.
because I'm not
That's
really.
what we
gonna
do.
It was big.
That's what
news.
we do here in America. We like care for like 2 weeks and then.
Let's talk about that Las Vegas shooter, bruh. Shooters.
That one disappeared.
Shooters.
There's so many theories going around.
Oh! I want this on the record. All right, ready? So I got a new theory. Since all this JFK stuff happened, have I told you about this one yet?
Wait.
I don't know about the
So
like
JFK stuff.
releasing the files.
I mean, them releasing the files.
Oh, that, yeah.
So like, back in college, I got really into it because I was in a play called Assassins, where I was Lee Harvey Oswald. I was playing Lee Harvey Oswald. So I got really into the JFK story, and I got all into conspiracies and stuff. But then I was just left it as, oh, what happened is what really happened. But recently, since they released those files, I got back into it. And then I've been looking at the Zapruder film, and I think that Jackie Onassis killed
Dude, that's
Killed
pretty
Kennedy.
Whoa! Wow! Wait! You just called yourself on record, and you just followed
Yeah.
it with that.
You're saying you're putting that
Jackie
down
O
as your claim to fame that his wife killed him?
killed her husband, who was the president
Was
of
she
the
fucking
United
the Secret
States.
Service? Have you guys seen that video though, where the Secret Service agent is on the back of the car and he gets waved off like moments before?
I don't remember
surprised
seeing.
you guys
There's a
haven't seen
lot
that.
of
All right.
listen. There's a lot of weird stuff because I saw
Agreed.
one video that they slowed it down and they made it look like, but then they refuted it afterward. I saw a follow up video that said that's not true, but they made it look like the security guard that was sitting right next to him to protect him turned around and shot him in the back of the head real fast and then came back.
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying.
And
It was a governor that was in front of him. It was somebody that's like.
yeah, it was somebody.
So
that
his
was
wife
like,
was beside. Jackie was beside of him, and then
Right.
he had somebody in front of him.
this right here.
Yeah.
We're watching it now,
Yeah, we're watching.
and the guy that's
But I'm telling
they
you,
slow it down,
All right.
and one of those guys that's right behind him, they show him taking out
But look at this
what
guy.
looks like a gun.
You guys see
shoot
this?
him.
all right. So let me tell you why I think that she did it. All right, just let me give you my
Hey,
motivations.
let me throw this out. Real
and this
quick.
is totally a false conspiracy
We got one.
conspiracy story that I'm creating just for entertainment, for laughs, and it's an idea of fiction. Okay, but let's just say that she did kill him or helped kill him. It's because her great grandfather and her grandfather and her father are all bankers, right? And they all work with the Federal Reserve, and he was working to shut down the Federal Reserve. Like during his time, you can find these $5 bills that have red writing on them, and those are backed by us, like the American people. So he was trying to get us off of fiat currency, and I think that's why he was.
You're saying it was redeemable for gold at the Federal Reserve is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and I think also like the Bay of Pigs things, he was set up for that. I feel like he didn't have any control over that, and they were trying to make him look bad. They were trying to make him look incompetent, and I feel like it was just he was set up, bro.
So
I feel like his whole presidency was set up.
Everything that he was going against, he was married into the wrong family.
Yeah, and I don't think Lee Harvey Oswald.
When does the
acted
shooting
alone.
happen? We're watching it. When does it actually?
Oh, this is
happen?
not even close. I don't know what he pulled up.
Yeah,
but
what is this? I don't
Yeah.
think
Watch
this
this. This
isn't
is crazy.
No, this isn't like the parade.
This isn't the right.
Watch the Secret Service agent. Watch him raise his hand. He's saying because they give him this order. This is like moments before the shooting. On a motorcade, they always have dudes surrounding the car. But watch this guy on the right. See the guy on the right?
Yeah.
Look at him turn around
Yeah.
and watch it. I mean, there's even an arrow. He says why? Because they tell him to back off the presidential car.
Yeah, dude,
it's
that's
really
crazy.
bizarre.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Where
and now,
this?
like right here, there's no one protecting the car. And
So
it turns-
we just looked up JFK assassination Secret Service stand down.
I mean, look, this is there's
right
no
before
one
he gets
And
surrounding
then
shot.
when
the
does
car.
he get shot?
He's at I think
I don't-
moments after this.
Oh, it's about to happen.
But no,
Yeah.
no, this is totally.
It keeps looping this though.
Yeah, this is a replay.
Okay, I get it.
But this is a pretty like
But also,
well watched. I mean,
also,
look, 5 million views.
he also
Well, look up the other
With
one
the-
where
the-
it says that he shot him. You could see the Secret Service shoots JFK in the back of the head.
Watch these two Secret Service assigned to protect the president's motorcade are offered or ordered to stand down just minutes before.
Hey,
entering.
when do you have to get that plug in? Why am I a better host than you?
what plug-in?
Yeah, what
Your
are we plugging?
plug, your sponsor.
Ask-
Oh yeah,
Plug.
so
So you want to get paid eventually, right?
well, yeah. So technically we don't have a sponsor.
That was harsh. That was harsh. I'm sorry.
You're cool. You're cool.
Okay,
no,
all right.
no. We actually were. I was deep in thought
You
about
want
the
to get
JFK
paid doing
thing.
this, right?
Yeah, I was deep in thought about the JFK thing. Good call though. All right, so we're technically not sponsored by this place, but I just got some soap from them, and I freaking love it, dude.
Dude, you're so funny.
It's
his soap.
It's like a handmade soap, dude. They gave me free soap with my soap.
Hey,
And
you know
it's-
what? In
Here,
defense,
smell this.
in
Smell it.
defense,
Just smell it.
it
Just
is
smell the soap, dude.
kick-ass soap. I
You're
tried
basically
it.
right now. You're writing a letter to the company saying, "Hey, I have a podcast.
Yeah,
would you
yeah.
be open to sponsoring my podcast?"
Yeah, without a doubt. And I'm gonna tag them on
And
Twitter
we already
too.
have a.
Did you pay $7 for this little?
Oh
thing?
no.
This I was like, dude, you got ripped off, bro.
Can't
This-
do
this is the-
that.
this is the
He's
free
trying to
bar.
get a sponsor.
Well, he told me his $7 something. Like, that's a lot of money, man.
No. This is a free bar.
You should let your
that they get-
co-host know that you're doing sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep me in the loop if I'm gonna have to. This is like that scene from Bruno. Have you guys seen that?
Wait a
But-
second.
Yeah.
I
It's been a
told
while,
him
though.
before he showed me the soap, I'm like, hey, you know what? I said, don't show me the soap yet. Show it to me on the air, and we'll make it like a bit. Like, oh, I'll discover. And like,
But
oh,
there's
this
no way
is great.
I can't.
And he goes,
I can't go
and
to
he
the
goes,
bathroom and
no,
get
no.
my soap right now.
And then he goes, no.
So
I'll
funny.
show you now, but we'll show David, and we'll do that with him. And then
Yeah.
your response was, you paid $7 for this?
Yeah, I'm throwing wrenches into this conversation right now. This is not going well.
Like my reaction was actually really good the way you showed it to me because it smells really
I mean,
good.
It
It's
does smell
awesome.
good. Yeah, it does smell really
That's
good.
only the sample.
yeah,
That's
this-
not the real one.
This is something they gave me for free just for ordering something from them. But they're called Sophia Organic Soap Company, and they're based out of San Diego. I'll put a link at the bottom of this video so you can see what they have. But they got some bomb soap, bro.
it's
it's
good.
Bomb soap.
The one that you have is
This-
camouflage.
The sandalwood. Here, talk about something. Let me get a
Yeah, I've
sandalwood.
got something to talk about.
Yeah,
So-
talk about something. Let me get a sandalwood.
We can
real
handle
fast.
this, Kyle. Don't worry.
dude. Honestly though, the soap.
He's worried that
Yeah, we
it's
can't
gonna be
talk
dead
about
air.
Talk about let's sabotage this podcast and just do dead air right now and go. No, so I actually get stuff called Calvin soap. They make it up in San Francisco.
What's it called? Calvin?
Calvin, CAL-BEN.
Oh, Calvin.
Okay, but
Smell that.
Okay.
Smell that.
it does smell really good. Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah, it's
Can I
it's
bathe
good
in it?
soap.
It's
Yeah.
100% natural.
Can I bathe in it?
100% natural.
After the podcast.
Is it gross to use someone else's bar of soap? Have you guys ever? For a while, when
It's,
I was in like high
it's
school
gross
and
to
college-
talk about it,
Yeah.
but not to do it.
But would you see now? I don't give a shit. But there was a time in my life
Yeah,
where I would go and so is each bar is $7?
You would ask for a new wait. So if you stayed at my place and I said, "Hey, you could take a shower,"
Yeah.
you would ask for a new bar of soap.
I wouldn't ask for a new bar of soap, but there was a time when I would have not used your bar of soap. I would have been way too shy to even. I was definitely too shy to ask for
Alright.
a bar of soap. Like, let me think about it. When I was getting into college, I started drinking things. Then it didn't matter.
You're like, you didn't need soap.
My social inhibitions quickly dropped. You know.
Like, can I just use your sink for a few minutes?
That's what I just did. Yeah, literally. When I walked in here, I took my shirt. I didn't have a shirt on or sandals.
I thought you walked through town like that.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Well, no, I walked through town with my sandals. I didn't have my shirt on. It's too hot up here. But then I
it looked
cleaned
like
my
you got-
armpits with Kyle's pump soap and washed my armpits.
That sounds.
Well, you can use the good soap next time.
Yeah, dude, that's
pump
what I'm so
soap.
disappointed about right now. I
Antibacterial.
cleaned my armpits with your like, chemical laden soap, and I could have used this Julie's.
You know what?
organic
No,
all-natural
I think
San
that you
Diego.
did. No, you know what? Like, I think you did the courteous thing because
Sophia.
Sophia.
I feel like if you did use that soap and it was my soap, I'd be like, oh, you just like washed your body with my soap
Yeah.
in my sink.
You can
Not
use
just
my
butt,
good
That's a
but
soap.
little
my
weird.
armpit. It's
You
like
can
the
use
worst.
that, bro. It's okay.
That and the butthole. Those are the two worst.
Ooh.
Those are the two worst places you don't want someone else's.
It's soap is always clean though. It's always clean.
No, is it?
All right. First off,
This could
so
be a curb
people,
episode.
yeah, no, wait. When people say that though, you don't wash the bar of soap. You don't put the bar in your butt.
Yeah, you're not
Or
actually-
do you?
I mean, some
Do
people
you?
do.
I
I
don't.
bet some people do.
You put the bar like physically in your butt.
I bet there's some people that
I-
stick bars of soap in
No.
their butt.
What I do is I have
bet
a
they're
starter.
supposed to
I have
put
a
it on your
handheld.
hand-
I put on the
hand.
jet mode. Yeah.
Jet
I would.
mode.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I have like a.
Oh, the shower. The
Yeah.
shower. Okay, I'm thinking, what is he talking about? Jet mode.
A bidet?
No, I don't have a bidet, man. Those go on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to have like a. You have to be rich to have a bidet.
But how do
Or
you get?
Japanese.
No. But
You
that
get one for
doesn't.
60
But how do
bucks,
you
bro.
get the soap? Not to be physical about this, but how do you get the soap
Physical.
in your butt?
Oh, you usually just.
On your
Do like
hand,
this,
right?
yeah.
Your
Throw it in
hand.
my hand, yeah.
Your hand. Kyle's using the actual soap
Hey.
in his butt.
You know what though? It's funny is I don't even actually have bars of soap. I just use a liquid. This whole conversation that I'm having is theoretical. I don't even have a bar. I don't even own soap.
Man, what? What's going on?
Well, I have that. What do you call it? Dr. Bronner's, that liquid.
Yeah. That's good
Now I
stuff,
used
too.
to use this though. This stuff
First
is
off,
good. Calvin.
I can't use liquid soaps because I think the only way to use it, you need one of those like splooge things, right? What is it
Oh, I just
called?
put it on my hand. I just put a
Sploof?
tiny bit on my. Oh, but you know what? I don't actually use soap at all. I use soap in my armpits, my ass, and that's pretty much it. And it basically, other than that, I take apple cider vinegar. Brags. I know this is getting really.
Oh
ridiculous.
no, I use it. Sorry, I blew out the speaker. I use that. I take that every day.
Brags.
Yeah, I drink it.
Oh,
well,
cool. Yeah,
just
yeah.
apple cider vinegar
Yeah.
without the mother. Whatever.
With
or
the
with the
mother.
mother. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
With
You
the
don't want
mother.
to drink you don't want to drink pasteurized,
With
filtered. Yeah.
mother. I don't know what mother is, but it sounds.
It's just unpasteurized. You can make it at
It
home.
sounds a
It's like-
little, you know.
It's just like
with the
kombucha. It
mother.
has that little. What do you call it? The scobies, basically. in
Yeah,
it.
organic spores.
Yeah. It's really crazy. But yeah.
Well, how do you
can
wash
drink it.
with it?
Well, I have a spray bottle. I bought it like at Pep Boys or something.
Oh.
You know, then you fill up a little bit of ACV, apple cider vinegar, and the rest of it with water. You top it off, and then I spray it. It's great. I love it. I mean, I do it at
That's a
least
good
once
idea,
a day.
yeah.
It feels so good. It's so refreshing.
Well, I do
And
the
you do it in
apple
the
cider, a tablespoon of apple cider in a cup, or a little bit more than a cup of warm water, and raw honey.
It's great. Yeah, I've done that.
And
a
I
lot.
just drink that every day. And I notice, I cleanse. Like I
Totally.
take a nice healthy one in the morning, and sometimes at night.
Or the drink.
Yeah.
I do both. I use the drink to
Both. No, it's like a nice healthy one though. It's like, it's getting stuff out of me.
Oh, totally. Bragg's actually has a whole book about it. I got it at the LA Library for free, but you can buy it also on Amazon for like $2.
Yeah.
But he has a whole book all about, and of course he sells it. So how convenient. But
Right. Yeah.
but he wrote a book about all the benefits of apple cider vinegar, and yeah, I've used it a bunch. I've done a bunch of water fasts.
Have
where I
you
drink
guys
it.
been hearing the reverse controversy on coconut oil now? How it was because
No,
how
tell me about it.
It's a great
it
lube
was-
if you're getting a hand job. Just throwing that one out. there.
No, they made it out kind of like apple cider vinegar, where it was this miracle substance. Coconut oil, use it in
yeah.
everything, and now there's people saying that it causes heart disease. It's not good for you.
I wouldn't use too much oil on anything. That's what I
It's
personally
still
do.
oil and fat.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
It
what I'm
doesn't-
saying,
It
yeah.
could come from a coconut. But,
Yeah.
you know.
I hardly use oils for
But
cooking.
it just goes to show you got to be careful about where the sources come from, who's paying for it, that type of stuff.
Have you guys
know?
ever done the thing?
Yep.
I've never done it. Oil pulling. People were like, I have coconut oil in my
I
mouth.
know
for 10
people who
minutes in
did
the
it.
morning.
I never did it.
Yeah, I didn't do it, so I can't really comment. But I guess, I mean, I use this stuff called tooth soap that Kyle. Sorry, I forgot to bring it, man. But
It's okay.
that's made out of coconut.
Tooth soap. That sounds. You could do it with charcoal. I heard too. Oh no,
I
that's
had that
something
also.
else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, activated charcoal.
Activated
yeah.
charcoal, yeah.
The same company that makes two soap.
Oh,
the
we got
same lady.
video feed.
He's doing a Facebook Live, right?
All right.
Yeah, you guys want to go live?
Hey, can you put a plug to my YouTube channel?
Yeah,
I need
let's go
subscribers.
let's
I
go
need
live first, and then let's talk about it.
God, my hair's getting so long.
All right,
Oh, we're not live now.
Ridiculous.
no, we're about to. You ready to go live? All right, everybody, we're about to go live.
It's crazy.
We're up to an hour right now, and we're about to make this happen. You ready? And 3, 2, 1. And welcome everybody.
Uh-oh.
we just blew up the internet.
So
Yeah.
technically,
We're
it's still
trending.
live. So
We are trending.
hold on. I think the camera just went out.
That is so trending.
Oh man.
You use it. See how easy it is to use that now.
I'm gonna start saying
Use it, dude.
You are so trending.
Yeah. Or it could be about a thing, you know?
Yeah,
Dude, it's so trending. Yeah. You
I
could
just ended the live.
use
video.
What's
your own.
crazy? That is how it goes. Stuff trends for like a week and then it's just done. You know what's
It's
funny?
almost like a backhanded compliment. It's like you're trending now. Relax, because in a week,
Ooh,
no one's gonna know who you
yeah. That is an interesting thing about fame these days, right? You can have it and lose it really quickly. No one will know.
yeah. I mean, you'll know. Well, that's what I don't get about like. I hate to talk. We doing this again?
Yeah, oh, we're back live. Yeah, we lost.
All
lost.
right.
Hey, we lost video feed earlier, but now we're back. Welcome to What Do You Believe? You can catch the.
Oh, that was so weird. Did you see that?
I don't know.
It did like a weird Zoom thing
Well,
right when
it's-
you said that.
It's
Zuckerberg with you.
all right. Anyway, it was like that
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's
was funny.
It's focusing. But anyways, so this is What Do You Believe? Welcome everybody. We have a special guest today, Mr. Michael Vitiello.
All right. Thank you.
He is a comedian in Hollywood. You live in
I
Hollywood?
live in
right?
Los Angeles.
Oh, you live in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
And
a little west of Hollywood. I live in. Okay. It's funny. I live in Beverly Hills adjacent.
Ooh.
But people think I'm making that up or just trying to be like. It really is that little area, but it's basically Miracle Mile.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
LA is just like that.
Are you right
like,
off
you
Wilshire?
get all these little communities, and people get very like labely around here.
Oh, I know.
Like,
That's
no, I
crazy.
don't live on Miracle Mile. I live in Beverly Hills adjacent. Thank you.
Miracle Mile is a nice place to live.
Relax,
though.
buddy.
I used to
okay?
live at Park La Brea.
We
and
share a fence. Take
it
it
was
easy.
so nice.
Oh, Park La Brea. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot. I heard that place kind of going down a little bit. In
It was going down when I was there. So I was
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I could only imagine what it is
because
now.
it's just like I heard it's like very overpriced and
Yeah, it
you
is
know.
very overpriced. We had 4 people living in a 2-bedroom or something like that, and could like barely make rent still. You know, it's crazy. And no air conditioning, no heat. You know, just
What made you go there?
I
I lived in
had
North Hollywood.
to. No other
lived-
choice.
My first apartment in LA was right down the road, right there on Magnolia Boulevard, called Studio Village.
Yeah, it was Studio Village, right close
Yeah,
by. Yeah,
that was my first apartment in LA. Studio. It was a bachelor. It's not even a studio. It was a bachelor.
awesome. So you make YouTube videos too, right?
Yeah, I make YouTube videos.
Tell us about your
Uh-huh.
YouTube videos and your channel.
My channel is actually a work in progress. It's youtube.com/myvitiello, and I hope that Kyle leaves a link down at the bottom of this.
Yeah, I'll put a link at the bottom of
I'm working
this
on
video for
my
Mikey.
Yeah, thank you. No,
Mike-
I appreciate
Mikey V.
that because right now it doesn't have a catchy name, but part of my goal is to get 100 subscribers so I could change the name
Boom, boom, boom.
to something like catchy, like Mikey VTV.
My-
Something like that.
I like that.
Yeah,
Mikey
I know.
VTV.
Yeah,
You have
that's
to have
like a
100
new.
subscribers
Huh?
Yeah.
to change the name.
Yeah, you have to have 100
You got to hit
subscribers.
like thresholds, and I'm
Run
at
this by
like
me again.
89.
How's this work? It's a YouTube thing?
to get your own
My channel's
personalized
pathetic.
channel name. Like
Yeah.
if you want his Mikey VTV, he'd have to have 100 subscribers before he could do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and now before you can monetize videos, you have to have like 10,000 views on your channel before you can do that monetize, like make money.
10,000 total?
Yeah.
That's not so hard if you put a lot
No,
of
that's
videos
not
out.
true. Oh, total. Yeah. I hit that actually. It's funny.
That's good.
I have
Yeah.
like no subscribers, but somehow my channel hit the threshold of like over 100,000 views.
Oh, it's a lot.
So,
That's 100
yeah.
100,000 views is a whole lot, dude.
Yeah, look at my. It's about that. It's like 92,000. But there's things on there that I can't. It's like commercials I was in that I can't I don't have the rights to.
What's your Instagram or Twitter? You got Instagram or Twitter?
Yeah, it's all under Mikey V Comedy. So at Mikey V Comedy.
How do you have 100,000 views but no subscribers?
Because a lot of it is like for example, right? I did a Fox Sports commercial. I posted it on my channel. People aren't going there to look at me.
Yeah,
but they're watching the commercial. It was playing during the World Series and all that stuff. So it was automatically gaining its own, kind of thing just off of, Fox Sports.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I can't make any money off of any of those views because part of the thing is, you got to own everything in the video.
It's got to be your original content.
Correct. But it's nice to put stuff out there and then you get traffic to your channel too. You can still do that. A lot of people do that.
So check out Mikey V's channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Link at the bottom.
I'll link it at the bottom. And if they were searching your channel on YouTube, how would they search it? You would think.
You could just put in my name, Michael Vitiello.
Michael Vitiello. Yeah. All right, everybody, we're gonna close it down. I got to get to work.
That's it.
Yeah. We gotta shut it down.
Oh.
My computer's about to overheat too. you hear it?
I hear that fan is loud, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
I think it's gonna blow up.
Computer.
Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. We'll post the podcast later on YouTube, so you can check out the whole episode. It's definitely a funny one with special guest Michael Vitiello today.
Thank you guys for having me.
And tune in to next one. Y'all take it easy and bye. What do you think? Oh, David's got something to say. Ready? Go.
Nah, not really. Mike's an awesome guest, though.
Yeah, awesome guest, right? Yeah.
Very quick hour.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, it was very quick. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Kyle,
bye.
All right, y'all take it easy.